Alright, welcome back to More Ignorance in Basketball. Now, I just got another email from YouTube, and they wanted me to tell you guys that if you like the video and subscribe to the channel, you'll be able to talk to animals. So, if you ever wanted to do that, this is your one and only chance. So, act on it. Or don't, and regret it forever. So I didn't know what the fuck to make a video about today, so I just watched the first preseason games, and I realized something about myself. I realized that I don't love basketball that much. These preseason games were boring. I didn't give a shit about any of them, basically. But there are some things I noticed. So, the Boogie and Wall situation. Now, initially, when I had heard that John Wall and Boogie Cousins were going to be playing together, I did not give a fuck because I'm like, they're both basically out of the league in my eyes. John Wall is like, is he even going to be an all-star ever again? Probably not. Boogie Cousins, I don't know what the fuck. He just had like that one bad injury, and then ever since then, I don't know what the fuck happened to him. I haven't even seen him play since. I think he just keeps. Is that 2 years out of the league or 3? I don't know. I'm tired if you couldn't tell. And I just didn't give a fuck. And I'm like, that would have been tight like 4 years ago, but it's 2020, not 2016. So who gives a shit? But as I was watching it, I'm like, okay, they don't look great. I'm not going to lie to you. But the thing that I was more concerned with was if they looked physically like okay, and they did. They look about the same physically, so that's all that really matters to me, is that they're just as mobile, so there's hope there. So yeah, that might actually be interesting to watch. The Lakers are really fucking deep. Learned that. I mean, I always kind of knew, but just to see it, it's like they didn't even start their whole starting 5 from last year, and they still had 10 more players that are like legit NBA players, and I was like, oh wow, okay. So they should be really good next year. Again, are they gonna win it all? No, because Phoenix is. But if Phoenix was not in the league, they'd probably win it all. So it's pretty damn good. Another very important thing that I noticed. So I watched the Clippers-Lakers game, obviously. And the biggest thing that stood out to me was Paul George's hair. I don't like it. I don't like it. Somebody needs to tell him that I don't like it. And I refuse to watch any Clippers games until he changes it. Either change the pattern or just fucking buzz it off, dude. Because that shit looks weird. He looks like he's wearing like a little boy's crown on his head. And I hate it. And he needs to change it immediately. I'm officially boycotting the Clippers until somebody text me or fucking comment down when he changes it, but I'm not even checking for the games. I refuse. Let me know if I'm just overreacting. Maybe I'm just having a bad day. But I think his hair is unacceptable. It just looks fucking weird and I don't like it. So until that's fixed, they're gonna be, one viewer short. Should be more, but at least one. Another thing I noticed, Obi Toppin, he was the only player I noticed. I got a highlight reel, and the NBA is desperate for content, so let's see. Did anybody else get one? No, negative. Yep, just him. So I guess nobody else played that well. So that should tell you something right there. They got the Boogie Cousins one. They got the Boogie John Wall one. So yeah, we're gonna need to see more from these rookies, because Obi was the only one that got a little mixtape. So a preseason debut, and it's only a minute and 24 seconds. So they are fucking scraping for content. I will say I never noticed like how oddly built he is. Like how some NBA players, when they're like 7 feet tall, look like people, and other ones look like caricatures. He definitely looks like a drawing that came to life, and that's just what it is. I'm sure he's a nice guy. He probably helps old ladies across the street and shit, but he does not have a neck, and that's a reality we're all living in. So, whatever. It was pretty boring. It was painful to watch. My love of the NBA, I realized today. This is how deep it goes. I'm able to watch any playoff game from any series, East or Western Conference, and I'll enjoy the game. But that's about it. I will obviously watch regular season, but it either has to be a team I like, or at least have a storyline or something. But I can't just watch like the fucking Hawks and the Jazz play and I'm gonna be like, this is fun. I'm gonna be like, no, this fucking sucks. Who cares? Even if Trae Young shoots threes from half court, I don't give a shit. Sorry. I don't want to watch that. So watching preseason on a Friday with no crowd was tough. Will not be doing that again. That being said, I'm doing a complete analysis of this Suns Jazz game tomorrow. But that's because obviously I like the Suns. So for all my Suns fans out there, I'm totally going to nerd out on that. These are some things I'm looking for. Obviously the Chris Paul, Devin Booker situation. I'm looking on Mikhail's shot, checking on that. Javon's shot, also checking on that. It's just the overall flow of, or how, like, what kind of schemes they're going to use, like, as far as Chris Paul running the offense. And then I'm also looking for how well the bench plays together, because the bench is all pretty much new. So I'm looking at that, and that's kind of a lot, but fuck it, I don't care. So that's the only game I'll be watching tomorrow, because this fucking shit sucks. They need to put some people in these fucking stands. My God. That's it. I know this video was kind of weird, but I'm kind of weird, and you'll probably learn that if you keep watching, so if you haven't already. Oh man, so that's it for today. I'm gonna keep playing Cyberpunk and listening to this Kid Cudi album, and that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.